Hello, people. It's me, Mr. Trick. I just want to do a track breakdown of my amazing tune with Dubioza Koletive. It's called Balkan Boys. It's out at the moment. I'm very happy with it. I'm happy with it for a number of reasons. One, it's Balkan music and garage. Have you ever heard that music before? Didn't think so. There's not many of those types of tunes out there, and I'm really happy with how loud I've got this song to sound, and it kind of compared to other tunes that are out there, it sits quite nicely. Quite proud of myself. Used loads of reference tracks. We'll get into that. And I love Dubioza. I supported them on their UK tour. I've seen them loads of times. Had some brilliant memories seeing them. Their transitions are amazing between each song. They're so fun. Their songs are proper sing-along. They do rock music, Balkan music, hip-hop. They just merge it all together. And it's just an incredible show, and their media stuff and their marketing is just on point. They're a lovely bunch as well. They're so hardworking, tour the world. They're a massive inspiration for me. Anyways, let's get into this. This is my remix of Balkan Boys in a garage style. So intro is very simple. Got these lovely like Mr. Wazzo sound kind of sounds like little munchkins.
I like dollar, I like euro, I like franc and British pound. I like vodka.
So this
and
is the original. Didn't really do much. I just brought the sides down a bit on all of it. So the guitar, I just brought the sides down and then stuck them in my own little reverb. Their horns are great. It's those little trills that make it Balkan, which I love. Stuck a bit of Endless Smile on there that comes up in the drop. I love a bit of Endless Smile. Gives it that kind of like DJ effect. And then cut it. That's before the drop. So the drop is like this.
Party people, make some noise. We are Balkan Boys.
You get the gist. And then so that's the original with the vocals. There's backing vocals and lead vocals. I just stuck a CLA 76 on that vocals, just so they came a little bit forward once I'd done the whole mix of the tune. I thought it needed it.
French white pigeon is Google new religion. I like planet as a ball, some people tell me it's flat.
And then there's like a
flat
piano.
and I could fall, but
Proper simple stuff. Their chord progressions are pretty basic, but like really effective. And so that's the track side. Annoyingly, I don't know why these haven't come up. But I had little sound effects and stuff. Put in whooshes. White noise. Love little white noise.
very sweet. I like
Always have the white noise on. You can do this in Serum or Massive or whatever. Put the old Nicky Marrero pulsing throughout. I know they do Kickstart 2, which is pretty sick. Tried to get it, but it didn't work. Classic. I just realised that loads of these sounds are not on here. And we're back. I've got all the sounds loaded up. The white noise.
there is logic in that. I don't wear shoes, I like my Crocs, I wear
Loads
them.
of cool sound effects. I love garage at the moment, where it just uses loads of silliness, lots of scratches, wheel ups, spin backs, all that. And then the one stuff that I really like with this tune, they already had this. Oh no, not that one. They had a little, is it this one, this sample? That I think is like a brass stab from like Insane in a Membrane, I think.
That. I don't wear shoes, I like my Crocs, I wear them on my new.
Down sweeps, up sweeps, all that jazz. There was some cool samples they had in this tune, and then I cut them up and they come in later. Here you go. I'm really happy with this. This is the coolest bit of the tune, I think, for me personally. Which is why I like electro swing and that sort of stuff. It's just little chops of these sounds. Like, that's mad. There's But that, I think, is an art form in itself of just chopping sounds and making stuff. I recently heard the tape notes with a Major Lazer, and he used some doo-wop samples for one of his tunes with Sia, which I thought was really cool. And then I started doing my own and was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So I'm basically like Major Lazer, which is fine. I can deal with that. And then what's that? So, oh yeah, the old dub sirens, boop boop boop, like Rip Groove Double 99. Got it on vinyl over there. And yeah, songs like that. It's all classic. Although I did find that this song, when those noises really on a phone, it really pierces through, and I'm just hearing it, and it's a bit jarring. So if you love your speed garage, don't do too many of their sounds because it pisses people off on the phone. Right, let's look at the bass. Right, bass I was happy with. There you go. Do you know what it is? I love bass music. I love UK garage. That's where I was, grew up on. And it was so hard to find these sounds, but now just go splice, boom, found it. That is exactly the vibe. And I remember getting on the old train from St Albans to Tottenham Court Road and trying to find sounds that people were using in the garage days, and just couldn't find them. I was like, just give me, 800 quid and you can get this CD or whatever. And I remember just being there going, I don't have 800 quid, I'm not going to give you. And even then, the sounds weren't exactly right. And now, they're there. So, obviously, I can make my own sounds, but time is money. These ones, Splice Pack, Speed Garage, and then you just tweak it, just have fun with it. So I did go for the Reese Speed Bass initially, just to get the notes and the melody and whatnot, and then started switching it up with other sounds. Oh yeah, what I started to do now is just put in the old cheeky 808, like boom, boom, boom. It's just giving another rhythm instead of the kick drum. Well, you got the kick drum doing the 4/4, and then you have these little cheeky, you can either use the FM log sound or the 808, just they're little subtle kind of rhythmical elements to the bass that you can't really hear but you'll feel. I just started to get involved into that, because without them it's like this, which is fine, but if you want to be even smarter, you hear that? There's a little doof, doof. You can see it now. And I think that's quite nice. I like that. And then the snazback sounds pretty. It's just a little bit gully. Do you know what I mean? Gully at the beginning, and then smooth. And then these doodloom. Garage is all about those little quick melodies where it's like which I love, and it's taken me ages to work this out. I remember going, what the hell is this? Why is it so groovy? And my friends, welcome to the world of triplets on this setting here, because I initially used to make beats on 16ths, and then I was like, nah, swing it, and then I put swing on the old swing C or swing D, but it's not, it's just all triplets. Sometimes you can do the swing thing, but if you hit that thing on triplets, it's just literally, that is what garage is. So 16, 12, 20, 16 triplets. Doodloo. Love all that. Oh yeah, so drums, just play with loads of different loops. What's this? So yeah, classic groove there. Shuffle hats, nothing really special. But what I'm finding sometimes is bringing the transient release in which I've done here. You can do it in Ableton as well. If you select beat and then you go to the 2 line things and then bring that back. I can't explain it. It's like the warping second, but it's basically the end of the transient. So if it's going tsh, you're going tsh, tsh, tsh. So it's like I'll play you with and without. It's really subtle, but it's basically you're getting rid of the room reverb effectively. It's really subtle, but for garage you want to keep it like really crisp and choppy, which is what I've got there. The other thing I want to show off is this. Right, I had a session with Urban Dub, and you know what? This, well, not just this plugin, but clipping is another secret that a lot of people are doing. Is basically just trimming off the top because you want to get your tracks louder, which is what I said is one of the reasons I really like the song. Is I feel like I have got to that volume on this one. Is you clip it. So let's have a listen with. And without, and you can see at the bottom here, there's like where the red line is chopping off the tops of it. It's basically just chopping off the top. So it's like a limiter, but not, if that makes sense. It's just going cut, cut, cut. And you can really ruin the sound. And you've got to be really sensitive. But basically it means you can make more volume, which is cool. So clip, clip, clip. What's this one do? Oh yeah, and I put the Kickstarter on this one because I wanted the upbeats on that one, and that's cool. Ghost notes, snares, love it. I was very sampley on this. Whoa, that sounds mad. Right, so I put a flange on a clap. Oh yeah, my new favourite plugin, by the way, for compressing. It's all about this one. I'm just going to be like quite disciplined with my, well, I'm going to use this compressor for this and this compressor for that. I use this one for drums. Yeah. Flange, just giving the old variety of the clap. Like, yeah, and then, oh yeah, reverb. I've started snare chamber. I started to put distortion on my reverbs. Went to a dude's house who does all my repairs for my electronics, and I played him a tune. He was like, "Ooh, that reverb needs a bit of saturation." I was like, "Really?" Figure that one out. And then yeah, this black box is sick, right? So you've got pentatone, which is harmonics, which are quite disjointed and dark, and then you've got triode, which are quite nice, and then you've got saturation on the left, and you've got air, and then you can chop off the bottoms, and you can parallel compress it, parallel mix it, which is fun. That one's cool. I highly recommend that one. And then so yeah, the clap groove is like basic, and then a bigger clap on the end, which is kind of common for the old dubstep days, when people used to do that. That was fun. And then I got this. There's actually more in that. It's not just the hi-hat. Yeah, there's other like drum stuff going on. But because it's in the EX24 sampler, you have to then go to here to hear them. So that's doing. It's just quite simple. What's that? Oh yeah, it's there. Yeah, just real basic stuff, man. But you gotta get the claps right. You gotta get the right sounds. That's the most thing. Just taking your time and finding the right ones. Just go for one sample pack maybe and be like, they all work together because one producer's made them all together with a sonics in mind, and your sonics might not be better than theirs. And if you start clashing too many genres, it gets a bit confusing. I used to use like trance kicks with like and trying to make garage and be like, why does this sound shit? Yeah, keep it into one genre. You can mix it up a bit, you know what I mean? Like, but you know what I'm saying, right? And then this little scratchy. Yeah, a little subtle scratchy. Let's hear that in the mix. The whoop whoop. I like that. Whoop. It's just another like cool little rhythm. Some sound effects. Oh yeah, and they got the little chipmunky thing in there. Yeah, all little pretty basic stuff. Do you know what I mean? Some sound effects. What's that? Oh yeah, bang. Also, I always like to have kind of brass hits on the ones. That's always quite fun. Rises. Yeah, so I think that's it really. Hey, what's this vocal effect? I can't remember. So yeah, I was just like on the drop. It's like, we are Balkan boys. Bolt. Which I seem to have put through this. Oh my days, this thing is sick. Right, so check this out. So you can pitch stuff with this bad boy. I've got my keyboard plugged in. Why is it not playing? Oh, because we're on Serato. It's Serato sampler. So I have to press. Yeah, check this out. Smooth, innit? It's smooth. I like that. I like that a lot. So I think I've done that effect somewhere. Bo. Oh yeah, Dubioza love that kind of effect on their stuff. Bow. Right. Stop playing the blooming keyboard. Right. Where have I put it? Yeah, here it is. Right, check this out in the tune.
We are Balkan boys.
Yeah, a little effect on that one. So that's it really. That's the tune. I think the master again. As I said, I was really happy with it, and it's just going back and forth, and really like A-Bing it with other tunes that you rate. If I turn on all the stuff that I have on the master bus, it will all glitch out. So obviously my good friend Ozone 5, I'm old school. EQ the lows, multi-band compression, brought down the stereo mix, then whacked this on here. I brought the gain down as well, so I think I made the tune, it was quite loud. Brought the gain down as well on the overall. I used to like select all and then bring everything down, and then completely messes the whole tune up. And then on this I used obviously Pro L. Went for house and punchy. Little gain on that as well, which is nice. And then I got this bad boy. I'm super chuffed for this. So this is quite fun for like if people use Serato, they'll know what this is. If you play the tune.
Very sweet. I like peas.
So I put it on the master and I put it on the drums and the bass, so you can see visually the song. I mean, so that's the drums. Oh yeah, I basically grouped all my stuff together. So I've got like the bass should be, so yeah, stick the bass on. Don't know why it's before the limiter. So now you can see it visually. And it's pretty mad that the drum sticks out of time. I assure you they're not, but they do look like it, don't they? Oh look, you can zoom in. and then obviously the red represents the bass, and it's just a really good way of working out what your tune sounds like compared to the rest of it. Whoa, and you can even go full screen, and you can work out phasing and stuff like that. I'm not the most knowledgeable on this, but I know the basics, which is enough.
Party people, make some noise. We are Balkan boys.
And then you can zoom out somehow. Don't worry, I'm pressing all the buttons to try and zoom out. I'm really showcasing this product really well, aren't I, guys? But yeah, you've got like DJ mode, and that's representing the Serato gang.
Like to think outside of box. I drink rakia on the rocks. This beat is cool, you won't be wrong. Just send us to the Euro song. Party people, make some noise. We are Balkan boys. We are Balkan boys. I like Jugo